Folks, we apologize for some technical difficulties, a little spotty internet out here in Kingwood Park, but we are back and going. We're in the bottom of the first. J.J. Duke has made quick work here of the 1 and 2, Ava Kleinfelter and Taylor Crawford. Now she's going to work here on Courtney Petrosino, and she's got a 1-1 count on her.
Carlos, she's been pitching 2 pitches, the rise ball and just straight up gas, just back and forth. And so far, Kingwood Park has not found a way to catch up to Duke's stuff.
Petrosino fouls that one back. Oh, killed the stream. The stream killed.
Oh.
I gotta make a new one. Hold on.
Pay my bills, pay my bills. Strikeout. Oh.
Stop. Need to switch. Add Jordan's. Of course it's signed out. I knew that was going to happen too.
French fries.
Yeah, it's something like that. I just need to. Good burger. He sent it to me before. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Should have just saved it last time. Got it.
Mayonnaise neck.
That's his name on my Snapchat. Hang on. Just gotta remember how to do this. Oh, now it's streaming to that one? Jeez. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back. Apologies for the technical difficulties and the other stream going down, but we are back at it here in Kingwood. Share that link with those of your family and friends that were tuning in, the new link that we put out on the KSAM Sports Facebook. And that way you can get back at it in this ball game. Tie game, 0-0 is Zunker. Hits that one down the line and fair. She'll round first and trudge on over to second base with a sliding double.
Wow, Emily Zunker The lefty pulling one down the line, helping with the wind and putting on the wheels, getting to second base. Man, she's been hitting the ball so well this year and has had a few unlucky breaks right there, though. Ball don't lie. Great base running, too. And that was just one of those low line drives that just get over the head, and it's a penetrating all the way down there to the corner, Carlos. She's fully healthy. That might be a triple.
Again, folks, if you are just tuning back in, nobody out here in the top of the second after the Emily Zunker Mid-South Fiber Internet double. Courtesy runner now, Elena Blanton now over at second.
And Carlos, she was down 0-2 there in the counts and worked her way back to a 2-2 count and put it in play. That's how you do it right there, Emily Zunker.
And now here's Chloe Klawinski. She'll try to lay down the bunt, but pops it right back to the net. Chloe Glowinski, sixth in this order for Huntsville. That one popped back again. Now behind in the count, like Zunker was 0-2. Staying sixth in the order like she was the other night. 0-2. Fouls that one back. A chance for the Lady Hornets here to strike some early pay dirt.
Yeah, just a freshman, and she's been pretty good for Lady Hornets this year. Carlos, she's been kind of in the bottom part of the lineup most of the time, and she's been really good and efficient. Big spot right here with the runner on second.
And she hits that one into center, but a nice diving catch. There by Bailey Key, one away.
It's just a good hit, but a better play and a better catch there from Key, the senior on the outfield. There in center, played a little shallow and was right there to make the play. That's just a good play.
She's going to sign on, and she's already signed on. She's going to play for the Galveston College Whitecaps after her senior season. Now here's Chloe Sanders. Pops the first pitch, foul, and now this is a girl that got dropped out of the lineup against Lufkin, but now back in it tonight. A chance for redemption, hitless in district play. And a falling victim to that quote-unquote sophomore slump. Oh, one upstairs.
She's going to have some big hits tonight, I bet. I got a feeling, Carlos. In my knee.
The bum one or the good one?
They're both good, Carlos.
I'm the one with the bum knee. Actually, no, they're both bum knees. Blanton at second, 1-1. Out in front, 1-2. One and two with one away. Sanders, swing and a miss, two down. Now Callie Klawinski will dig in, eighth in the order for the Lady Hornets. Takes strike one. Another one catching the inner half that time did Savage, and a good battle back here after giving up the leadoff double.
Yeah, really good. Savage, she's been on her point here so far, and she's been just throwing the ball really well, hitting her spots.
Lays off that one outside, 1 and 2.
It does look like the zone is a little bit more inside favorite. I guess you could say a little inside hot, maybe.
I would say so.
Giving a little bit there. A little forgiveness on the inside.
1-2. Lewinsky pokes it right center field. Could be trouble, and it's down. Blanton coming to the plate. Huntsville strikes first.
Ooh, you'll take it any way you can get it right there. Little bloop single. And a little sash shown to the Kingwood Park supporters over here from Lewinsky.
Talked about it. This is starting to be a budding rivalry, given that this could potentially be the last time these two teams face each other.
Yeah.
With the redistricting coming up here after this season.
It's weird because you really think, that could be a big one, but instead, the redistricts, like you just said, but, in just 2 years, right?
Could be
these two teams.
Could be a non-district matchup maybe down the line.
Yeah, for sure.
1-0 to Halo Hernandez. She takes strike one here from Erica Savage.
And it's relatively close.
Relatively. It was, an hour and 15 drive for us today?
Yeah, not too bad. Hit a little traffic there, but really that was just coming into Kingwood, I would think. It was.
Whew. Check swing by Hernandez. Home plate umpire here, and Blake Torrance says she didn't go around 2-1. Erica Savage, one of 6 college commits for Kingwood Park. She's going to LSU Eunice coming up after her senior season, rather. 2-1, Hernandez. Strike two.
Yeah, a lot of JUCO, too. Really, that's kind of a very popular route that softball and baseball goes, but a good amount here, really, for both teams.
We got 2 D1 commits we'll talk about coming up in their half of the second. Huntsville up 1-0, 2-2. Hernandez pops this one up down the left field line. Kleinfelter moving in on it. No, it drops behind her. Callie Lewinsky will end up at third. Hernandez will scoot on to second with her speed. That's a hit at the end of the day.
I don't know. I think it might have hit her.
We'll see what our scorer, Anthony Bryan, decides to score that. I'm calling it a hit.
The JV team is calling it
error. They're chanting error, so we may flip that on our card.
Yeah, we'll see. I think it did hit her, so.
We'll take a look here. We'll see what.
We need that instant replay. We need that instant replay there, Jordan.
It is registered a hit. That's now 4 hits for the Lady Hornets, 3 of them coming in this inning alone.
Wow, and they intentionally walked Duke.
That doesn't shock me at all. They're going to load the bases for Eris McHale. So an intent walk to Duke. Loads the bases with 2 out in the inning. For Eris McHale, who singled off a Savage in the first. So I guess it's a situation where you just kind of pick your poison.
And she's 4 of her last 5, Carlos. 3 for 4 the other night and 1 for 1 already today. That's a hot hitter you're letting here at the plate.
Oh, 1 downstairs. Nice job by Crawford keeping it at the plate. 1-1. Kale's been riding that hot bat that she's had all season long. Got behind in that first at-bat against Savage, but battled back to single. 1-1. Rather a full swing, but it popped out of Crawford's glove. Now 1-2.
Well, it was a full swing, but it wasn't a committed swing. Just kind of looked like, midway through, but she was already there, so she had to follow through.
1-2. McHale stays alive. Yeah, and Callie Lewinsky's at third on with the single. Halo Hernandez on at second with her single and advancing. And J.J. Duke is at first with the free pass. 1-2 here on McHale. Savage is offering. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. So the Lady Hornets leave it juiced, but they are on the board first. A 1-0 advantage as we send things to the bottom of the second inning. And we'll have it for you when we come back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Why are people driving from all over Texas to Wiesner Hyundai to get a real deal? And Wiesner has been putting those deals together for Texans for 50 years, including the Hyundai Shopper's Assurance Plan and America's Best Warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles. Elantras, Sonatas, Santa Fe's, Tucson, Palisades, and more. All in new sparkling facilities. So make the drive to Conroe today and buy for less. 8 minutes from the Woodlands, exit 87B, Wilson Road in Conroe, or WiesnerHyundai.com. Your next vehicle is here.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Through 1.5, Huntsville with a 1-0 advantage over Kingwood Park. I want to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball and this season of Lady Hornet Softball is presented by Wiesner of Huntsville, home of the bottom line. And by our friends at Mid-South Fiber Internet, local company, local people, local service. Getting ready for the bottom of the second here. 4, 5, and 6. Abby Papadimitriou on to face Duke for the first time. She's free swinging on the first one. Woo! We almost had a shot.
It was close.
It's our home plate umpire, Blake Torrance, sweating. We're sweating that one.
We got a little bit of a comedian back here in the backstop.
I like this guy. Oh, one. Big swing and a miss. Empty.
Well, think about it, Carlos. It hit kind of midway through and just kept riding up the netting there. Could have had some action.
JJ's 0-2. Fouled back by Papadimitriou. Papadimitriou, one of the 2 D1 commits for Kingwood Park. She's going to trade her black and white for the orange and white. Coming to Huntsville.
What a pick.
To play for Garrett Volish at Sam Houston.
I couldn't have picked a better place to go to school.
That one just off the plate there from Duke. Good waist pitch, though. 1 and 2.
And, you know, Sam Houston, softball, they're young, but the infield's kind of old. You know, she might have some big-time playing time here early on in the career if she sticks out at Sam.
Half swing. No appeal. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bearcats don't swing at those, Carlos.
They indeed don't. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Duke. Got her fishing downstairs. That is 3 strikeouts. Brought to you by Affordable Plumbing for J.J. Duke.
Number 18, Kendall.
Man, do we got a rowdy bunch that made the hour and 15-minute drive down here to KP.
Well, you know, that's a good thing when you guys are supportive friends and family in the program. You know, that makes any program better, and especially as Huntsville supports their Lady Hornets.
1 away here in the inning. Chloe Olson, or Kendall Olson, rather. I'm sorry. She swings at the first offering.
Plus, if you remember, Kendall Olson had a pretty big game last time out against Huntsville. A couple hits against Duke. And she's a power hitter, too.
0-1. Doesn't offer at the rise ball. 1-1 the count. Again, 1-0 Huntsville. Here in the bottom of the second. A 1-1 pitch here to Kendall Olson. Swing and a miss. Goodness. 1 and 2. JJ looking for her 4th Affordable Plumbing strikeout. She'll get it. It's the first backwards one. JJ Duke, this senior heading to Tarleton, she is mowing away at Kingwood Park early.
And 4 strikeouts here early, Carlos, and just not much doing anything for Kingwood Park. I thought they were to come out hot and swinging. Instead, the bat staying on the shoulder. That's been that inside pitch that's been doing Duke so well here tonight.
Here's Addison Gomez. Trying to get something started here for Kingwood Park. 2 out in the inning. I will say this for Papa Dimitri, by the way, she is a 25 grad, so it's going to be a little while before she makes her way up to Huntsville up I-45. 1-1, Gomez fouls it back. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Also, she's a junior then.
Junior, so we'll have 1 more year here at KP.
All right.
For getting into the orange and white. JJ trying to strike out the side. Gets the sign she likes from Berger. 1-2. She did strike out the side. 5 portable plumbing strikeouts in the books for JJ Duke. Has us full through 2. Huntsville looks to add on to their tally when we return here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, KSAM1017.com.
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Carlos Zimmermann and Luke Scott, glad to be with you tonight on this Wednesday edition of Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball. And we want to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, this broadcast of Lady Hornet Softball is brought to you by our friends at Bill Fick Ford. No bull, just good deals. And by our friends who are getting a lot of love tonight, Affordable Plumbing Incorporated. I say they're getting a lot of love tonight because JJ's got 5 of those Affordable Plumbing strikeouts through 2 innings.
Say that again, Carlos?
5 strikeouts in 2 innings.
Woo! It's pretty good work right there. Well, I mean, it feels like, we talk about every broadcast. It feels like, well, because we actually do. But, I mean, these double-digit strikeout games, and this one looks like it's just going to be another one. The way that she's playing right now, Carlos could be a 20.
The way it's going. I mean, you got to think about this, Luke. She didn't have much on Friday. Lufkin was putting bat to ball.
Yeah. I mean, well, up until late. It was kind of late, then she started picking it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, that's what you have to do. I mean, you just can't strike out against Huntsville because in a matter of time, these bats will just explode on you.
Katie Von Rosenberg at the plate here in this top of the 3rd. Behind in the count here, 0-2.
And I talk about explosion. It's largely come from this one right here. And Katie Von Rosenberg, she's been dynamite here in the 3 and the 4 all year. Kind of moving around in that range. And it just feels like whenever, the bright light is there and runners are on base, she is right there for the taking and will always knock a few in.
Oh for 1 tonight. Flew out to right her first time up. Jazz Enriquez waiting on deck. Again, folks, we do have a new link for the broadcast as Von Rosenberg takes ball 1. So if you are tuning into the broadcast right now, you can head onto your YouTube app. There's a way for you to copy the link. You hit the share button if you are on laptop or on phone. Copy that link. Share it with your family and friends. That's the new link. You can catch the rest of this ball game in. We had some internet issues earlier on tonight. The old link is now dead.
Got that smart TV. You can AirPlay it. Bam. Throw it up on the big screen.
There it is. I know Lori.
In 2K Quad HD.
I know Lori Harpole, Morgan Bryan's wonderful mother. Her and her husband Gregory are tuning in from Lindale tonight. They always watch on their big screen.
Scott family watching too.
1-2 to Berger. Berger hits that one well into left field. Kleinfeld arranging back. Berger just missed it. 1 away. Kind of chased a rise ball there and got just a touch underneath.
You couldn't have hit that one much better, Carlos. The wind might have knocked it down.
Oh, if this wind's calm tonight,
Yeah, that one's gone.
bye-bye softball. But not the case here.
That's still, I mean, hey, it's a
quality
That's
hit.
a good at-bat. I mean, a deep fly out like that, you'll never, you could be upset with the result, but you can't be upset with the effort there.
And this is intriguing. Well, we've had this happen before. Last year when we were here in KP, they switched pitchers for one batter, then they flipped back to Savage. Or, well, in that case, they flipped to Handelier. We had that happen here, so I'm intrigued about this one. But now we're going to have a pitching change here in the top of the third inning, and the one doing the pitching here is Allie Minnick.
I remember, and they can go back to Savage if they want to, too. So it's interesting move, but it might be also just one that, hey, it throws off Huntsville and delays some time. If you can get a few innings out of here of Minnick, who's to say that she doesn't go all the way?
Well,
but
I think if she goes past one batter, they can't go back to Savage, if that's my understanding of the rule. I have to get my rules analyst, Anthony Bryan, over here in just a second.
I don't know. The legs are shaking, though, it looks like. It looks like she might be a little nervous.
I mean, this is a big spot. You're already down 1-0. You have one out in the inning, but
Enriquez has been just as good as a hitter as anybody.
and then Zunker's on deck, and she hit the double in the second inning.
At least a double. Yeah, down the line, too, lefty, so. I'm loving the crew that we have tonight, though, Carlos. We got some comedians. Anyways, only the one out here with one run on the board, 1-0 for Huntsville. This is a big-time spot. If Huntsville can get a few runs here on the sub, hey, we'll be looking really good.
All right, I got my rule update here. So they can go back to Savage at any point. I guess they're just trying to give Huntsville here a different
Well,
look.
that happened with in a Huntsville playoff game a few years ago, Carlos. Remember whenever it was Duke pitching or it was Duke pitching, and then they brought in Grant, and then they went back to Duke there for the last.
That's right. I think that was last year.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the opponent.
That was I think that was the area round last year. That was Lucas Lovejoy.
That's right. I think that's right. Yeah.
Well, Allie Minnick in here to face Jazz Enriquez, and she's ahead of her 1-2.
Those are some pretty good pitches.
That drop ball really works for her. Minnick, a much slower pitcher than Savage. Nobody on, one out, and Enriquez wisely lays off ball two.
That one almost didn't even hit the boxes there, the batter's box. It was short of that. One hopped it.
Two balls, two strikes. Little chopper. Minnick over to play it. Throw to first high, but it's in time, 2 away.
Tough play to make there for Minnick, but she makes it even with her mask falling off midway through her throw. Got the play done and a good reach there from Olsen.
Now Emily Zunker will be the one to dig in. 1-for-1 tonight with a double back in the second.
Notice right there, just now, Olsen playing in a different spot. Backing up way from where she was earlier tonight. Showing a little respect here for Zunker.
I mean, Zunker poked that one down the right field line to the left of Kaylee Brown. Works the outside half of the plate, but doesn't catch the zone. Zunker ahead, 2-0.
For a long time, Zunker was a slap hitter, Carlos.
Free swinging now.
Yeah, not right now.
Free swung there. Would have been ball three instead. 2 balls and 1 strike. I mean, I think part of that is still dealing with that nagging knee injury on that left leg. Doesn't really give her that slap opportunity, but.
Yeah, that's a tough thing because that's the load-bearing leg, too. You know, that's where the power is coming from there on that knee bend.
And in the count, Zunker, 3-1 here from Allie Minnick. Called strike 2. It's a tough spot. Huntsville trying to avoid the 1-2-3 inning. Zunker fights it off. Second base side. Gomez with the play. In time, side retire. 1-2-3 go the Lady Hornets. They maintain a 1-0 lead. J.J. Duke, she goes back to work when we come back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Here we are in the bottom of the third here in Kingwood. 1-0 Huntsville. Through 2.5 innings. J.J. Duke back to work, and she has been electric, to say the least, to start this ball game. 5 of the 6 batters that she has faced, she has punched out. 4 of them swinging, 1 of them looking. The only one that has put it in play was Courtney Petrosino, and that was a foul behind the plate caught by Katie Von Rosenberg. That is where we are at right now in this ball game. We knew it could have had the potential of a defensive showcase or the potential for an offensive onslaught. It has been that defensive showcase so far, but we do have a long way to go before we figure it out. Bottom of the order for Kingwood Park, Chloe Wilson, Kaylee Brown, Bailey Key. Wilson to get us started.
You know, 0-2 counts. It just feels like every time Duke is right there, and she always delivers.
And a swing and a miss by Wilson. Oh, baby, another Affordable Plumbing strikeout by J.J. Duke. That is now 6 in the books for J.J. That'll bring Kaylee Brown in for Kingwood Park. 1 out in the inning. Brown trying to bunt, but starts off 0-1.
Just like that, I mean, it's just hard. I mean, you just cannot swing at pitches from Duke that are outside or you know, because you're just setting yourself up for failure. You got to have a good eye against Duke because her fastball is just too hard to beat. Rise ball right there.
Rise ball right there. 0-2. Kingwood Park just has had no answers for JJ through this first time through the lineup. Woo-hoo, thought about it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Some clouds creeping upon us here. Luckily, they're just shadowed clouds, no rain clouds. That's good to see. 1-2. Oh, yeah. Another Affordable Plumbing strikeout for J.J. Duke. She has fanned 5 in a row. She has set down 7 of Kingwood Park's lineup by the strikeout. Just absolutely incredible.
That's a great pitch, brother. That's a great pitch. I mean, that's just how I mean, you know, she didn't swing at that first one, that first rise ball, and she got a little greedy there, swung at the second, and that's it.
Well, this will be an intriguing matchup. Bailey Key, 9th in the order for Kingwood Park. Was batting in the leadoff spot for KP in the home matchup for Huntsville. With Kleinfelter back from injury, that's what's moved her around. Key, a foul tip into the glove, strike one. One shift on. Key fouls it back. JJ ahead. I'll tell you what, if she gets another strikeout here, this place is going to, on our side here, is going to get a bit rowdy to say the least. 1-2. Pops this one up. Enriquez shifted with the win, running in, makes the catch. And the side is retired. JJ through the lineup once, looking very good. She'll have that second round through in the bottom of the fourth, but Huntsville will look to add some runs on the other side of this timeout on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion header, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the calf roadman.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Welcome you back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We do want to remind you as well, folks, tonight's broadcast of Lady Hornet Softball, brought to you by our friends at Wiesner Hyundai of Conroe, where you can buy for less. Top four here in Kingwood. A 1-0 advantage for the Lady Hornets. They'll look to add more here as they'll deal with a new arm in Allie Minnick, Chloe Klawinski, Chloe Sanders, Callie Klawinski will be the order that Minnick faces. And if you are tuning in tonight, we'd love to hear from you. Let us know where you're enjoying this ballgame from down in the comments below. Sandy Johnson tuning in from Huntsville. Our good buddy Justin Kring tuning in. He's also gave you a shout out, Luke.
Justin.
Thank you all for tuning in. We'd love to hear from you as this ballgame continues to progress. Huntsville, 1 run on 4 hits tonight. JJ locking it down on the other side. I'll be intrigued here to see what Minnick does with this Lady Hornet lineup now that she is going to see more. She's going to see a full inning is what I'm going to say. Yeah. She's going to see a full inning here. Erica Savage got 1 out in the last inning, and then she gave way. Klawinski a little chopper. Minnick plays it. 1 down.
That's a good way to do it right there. It's just a ground ball pitch right to her. It's just 2 straight plays that she's had to make, and has made it look easy.
Through the last 4 batters, it has gone fly out and 3 ground outs for Huntsville. And they've all come from Minnick, outside of the fly out of Von Rosenberg that was Savage's last one. Sanders tries to chop at a bunt, trying to lay it down. Try to get on base any way you can, 0-1.
Yeah, just reaching right there on the bunt. Got to stay a little more compact there if you're Sanders.
It's a chunk of it and fouls it back. 0-2, she's behind. She's 0 for 1, struck out her last time to the plate. And like we said earlier, this is somebody you would love to just see break out of this funk.
Yeah, it's just been a district season to forget. Remember, she was batting so well in the pre-districts too, in the non-district.
Fights that one down the line, just foul. It's kind of a half swing there, kind of chopping at it again. She swings through that one, might be a little bit more pure.
Yeah, just a little behind on it too.
Yeah,
though,
the timing
Carlos
was just a touch off. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away in the Huntsville half of the 4th. Callie Klawinski waiting on deck. And Part of that inning, how Huntsville got on the board was those bloop shots into the outfield that Kingwood Park could not play. 1-2, downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there. Not taking a golf swing if you're Sanders and making her throw you something.
Two for Minnick. Sanders, third base side, Papa Dimitriou. Good pick on the back end, 2-0. There's 4 induced groundouts by Allie Minnick. Huntsville need to make some adjustments here. This is good strategy, though, by Kingwood Park. You pull your starter early, you know what Huntsville's going to see from her, and you don't get a whole lot of film on Minnick.
Yeah, not the first team to do this either, to Huntsville. So
Porter did it.
Yeah, Porter and Lufkin that first time around.
And of course, Huntsville's only blemish in district play was that loss to Porter. They pulled their starter out, and then they went to the backup in Cammie Hayes, and Huntsville just couldn't hit anything. 1-0 pitch. Lewinsky a foul back. And this is a critical point because now you're going to turn the lineup card over for Cape Park against J.J. Duke.
And Callie, the lone RBI tonight, too.
That's right. 1-1 pitch. Good chop at it, but can't put it in front, 1-2. They'll have the top of the order up in the bottom half of the inning. 2 away, 1-2. Callie fights it off. It will go foul. Sun starting to set here in Kingwood Park.
Now, if we didn't have this like one huge cloud right over us, this would be a really pretty sunset with the backdrop here.
Swing and a miss. Huntsville goes 1-2-3 once again. And the top of the order coming to the plate for Kingwood Park. Can Huntsville maintain this 1-0 lead? You'll find out when we come back.
At Mid-South Fiber Internet, we understand the importance of quality service.
We don't just work here, we live here too.
Helping our communities any way we can.
Connecting communities one line at a time.
Working around the clock for you.
We are committed to serving.
Committed to our communities.
We are committed to you.
Mid-South Fiber Internet. Local, reliable service you can count on. Sign up today at midsouthfiber.com.
Here we go to the bottom of the fourth. Here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, J.J. Duke back to work. I want to remind you, tonight's broadcast of Huntsville Lady Hornet softball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network is copyrighted for the private use of our audience, and the other use of this broadcast or any recounts or transmissions of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. All right, JJ. Struck out 7 of the first 9 that she has faced. Now the lineup card is going to turn over for the second time tonight. She'll have to face Kleinfelter, Crawford, and Petrosino. She struck out Kleinfelter and Crawford. We got a foul out of Petrosino her first time through, but this is always the toughest thing for a pitcher.
Now batting, number 9, Ava Kleinfelter.
And Huntsville nursing a 1-0 lead. Outside of a couple of blue singles, that is all the production they have been able to get on the offensive side. But Duke has been impressive.
Yeah, it also separates. I mean, that's just one of the things that separates the good teams and the great teams is that ability to adapt. And after the first time, you see a pitcher and make a few adjustments and find a way to attack. You see teams like that do it so well.
Kleinfelter fouls that one back behind JJ 0-2.
Yeah, the other night, myself and some of our roommates, we were just kind of watching TV because nothing was really on, and strolled upon Oklahoma, Texas playing softball. Texas came out with the win, obviously. Oklahoma sucks, but, you know, it was a low-scoring game there, and it was like the 4th time through, and finally Texas found a way. Just outside on that one. That was a good-looking pitch.
Hasn't gotten a lot of calls for either side tonight on that outside half.
No, it's all been inside.
Going to take out the lefty Kleinfelter. 1-2 on the way. Fouls that one back. Good battle here, top of the order for Kingwood Park. One-two on the way once more. Kleinfelter takes ball 2.
Good eye.
Our umpire here in Blake Torrance has called a little bit on the top of the zone, but just that one a touch high that time on the rise ball from JJ. 2-2. Inside, and we're full. Tying run here for K Park as well. Payoff. Swing and a miss! JJ up ahead 0-2. Count worked full by Kleinfelter, and she bites back with another affordable plumbing strikeout.
And that one, man, Carlos looked way in control there, had a few balls, 3-2 count, and got a little nervous there to break up the old, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say it. I don't believe in the jinx. I don't believe in the jinx.
Part of me doesn't either.
I'll say it, Carlos. I will.
I know you will. Foul tip in the glove here from Taylor Crawford.
When you're swinging that trash like that, I mean, you know.
JJ just locked in right now. Just so locked in. Crawford gives it a ride down the left field line. It's going to squirt foul, but out of the reach of Enriquez. It's a long strike, 2.
And Enriquez was right there to make the play. Kingwood Park should actually be happy that went over because Enriquez with the wheels is right there to make the catch. Don't really have that on our angle, though, do we?
No, we do not. We're just blessed to have video tonight.
Well, yeah.
Oh, 2 to Crawford. Crawford pops it up. Hernandez running in. It'll be Kolowinski that camps underneath of it, though, for the second out. A little nervous there, but they made the catch.
Yeah, I mean, it was a routine pop fly there, but Carlos, no one was calling it.
That's a tough angle for Kolowinski.
Yeah, I mean, with the left hand.
She didn't square up to the ball either. She just kind of backhanded it.
That was just pure talent, Carlos.
But 2 out in the inning, more importantly for J.J. Duke. Now Courtney Petrosino.
Well, Carlos, you know the best in the world make it look easy, and while it might not have looked that easy, she made the play, so she's got to be pretty good.
One of the 6 seniors on this roster for Huntsville. JJ ahead here on Petrosino. Here's the 0-1. Petrosino fouls that one back. Jets right back to the field, 0-2. Petrosino, senior, she will be heading on to Vernon College. Don't ask me what level that's at.
That is a JUCO, Carlos. That is up Wichita Falls, I believe.
Okay.
I believe.
0-2, another one fouled back.
I'm going to look it up.
You got it, my brother.
What was it called? Vernon College.
Vernon College.
Oh, Vernon, Texas.
Vernon, Texas.
Hold on, Carlos. Hold on.
That's where Petrosino's going. JJ's trying to send her back to the dugout for the time being. 0-2 on the way. Just outside, 1-2.
I went to high school with a guy. I didn't really know him. I said I got class with him. I think he went there. I can't tell you his name, though. I'm sorry. I just sat next to him. I don't know.
1-2. That one hit well in the left. Enriquez ranging back at the track. She's got it.
routine.
Petrosino gave that one a little bit of a ride, but the wind keeping that one in the park and keeping this ball game at 1-0. We go to the 5th, Huntsville. We'll look for more runs when we come back.
Hey folks, Clint Mack here with Wiesner Chevrolet in Huntsville. If you've been looking for a great deal, don't look any further than Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville. Come get a crew cab $1,500 truck and take up to $10,000 off the MSRP. We have Chevy Trax as low as $20,995. Do you want to go all electric? We have the all-new Bolt EV, Bolt EUV, and the Chevy Blazer. Do you need a heavy-duty truck? We've got 3/4 tons and 1 tons in stock ready for you to take home now. Some restrictions may apply, so hurry to Wiesner Chevy in Huntsville and take advantage of these great deals and great inventory, or visit us online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Well, here we go to the top of the 5th inning here. A little passing sprinkles here. Nothing that's going to damage the equipment, though. But anyway, as we roll into the 5th, Carlos Zimmermann alongside of me is Luke Scott. Yes, sir. Big thank you to this guy that just walked up to us here.
Interrupting our broadcast, Carlos.
No. That's a good guy. That he helped us make the video happen today.
Oh.
Clayton Maple, campus coordinator here at Kingwood Park. So big thank you to him.
Great man. Just outside of Wichita Falls, Vernon. It's like 20 minutes away.
Thank you. We do have a little bit of some rain here starting to come down.
Oh, yeah, we sure do.
Just a little passing shower. We are good for the time being. 9-1-2 here for the Lady Hornets. Taylor Hernandez up for strike one.
I'm putting my my computer up. I got too much going on in it for school.
I understand.
Not dealing with it.
I understand. I have the backpack ready to go to try and cover the laptop here in a moment as Hernandez hits that one. Papa Demetrio, good play on the pick. One away.
Yeah, good, easy play there made there for Demetrio. Routine, and she had kind of one kind of funny throw in the last inning, but made that one no problem.
Try and clean some of this moisture off of our laptop here. Was hoping they would stay away, but a little worried about that one. But it looks like that cloud's moving away. And they gave the other free, and they gave another free pass to JJ Duke.
I mean, Carlos, they're just afraid of her. I mean, straight up.
That's what it is.
They see Duke and they, they start crapping their pants. That's a nice way to put it.
Chance for Harris McHale here, 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout.
See, that's kind of why I think, adjustment could be made there. You put like Von Rosenberger and Enriquez here at the 2 instead and really make them think about it as well as they've been hitting. And not taking away from Harris. She's been kind of a single machine lately, but you can really make them think about it with the extra bases there, Von Rosenberg and Enriquez, that threat.
You got it right here. You got it there. Go with it.
0-1. McHale tries to lay down the bunt. Duke trying to steal second. Did she get in around the tag? No, 2 out.
Just not a great jump there from Duke. That's a great throw.
It's a great play there behind the plate, Taylor Crawford, and that empties the bases now. No balls, 2 strikes here for McHale. Now, if you're McHale, you got to battle here because if you strike out here, that could give a lot of momentum to Kingwood Park.
Go with it.
0-2. Outside. And remember the last time we were here in Kingwood Park, it was a nail-biter too. Huntsville was up 3-2 in the top of the 6th before Katie Von Rosenberg made it 4-2 and basically sucked all the momentum out of KP.
Yeah, first home run, wasn't it?
Of her career. She's the one that stands in the on-deck circle.
Good job, Harris. Good job.
Chad Webb tuning in from the Hill Country. He says, Stingham Hornets. Love that, Chad.
Go.
McHale, second base side. Gomez. Side retired. Well, 1, 2, 3 go the Lady Hornets here in their half of the 5th inning. That will take us to the bottom half. Huntsville tries to keep this, again, a 1-0 ball game as we go to the bottom half here in Kingwood.
Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot cup of coffee. And now you can join the daily conversation with Brian and Tracy by calling or texting the KSAM listener line at 936-295-4102. Come on, neighbor. The all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy on 101.7 KSAM.
We roll to the bottom of the 5th here in Kingwood Park. A nail-biter, a 1-0 lead for the Huntsville Lady Hornets in this District 16 5A matchup. We can report Dayton took care of Nacogdoches tonight 14-4. As for Porter and Lufkin defeated Porter 9-4. That drops
what we needed.
Drops the Lady Spartans to 2-5. Huntsville currently sitting at 5-1. A win tonight for Huntsville. If they are able to hang on here against Kingwood Park, that would clinch them a playoff berth for the 4th consecutive year.
Number 16.
You just have to love the consistency through these years, Carlos. You know, appreciate it now because nothing like that lasts forever.
Absolutely right. This is going to be a lot of roster turnover after this year. You lose 6 seniors. This is the one. What do you say? You throw everything but the kitchen sink at it.
Now, I will throw the kitchen sink at it, Carlos.
JJ Duke's back
just
out
not
here.
The toilet.
She's back. Yeah, she's back out here for the 5th. Abby Papadimitriou will start her off. You know Papadimitriou is going to be free swinging. JJ last time through the 4, 5, and 6, she struck out all 3.
Well, I don't know if there's a better hitter in the ball in the district than Papadimitriou. I mean, Duke probably is actually the number 1 hitter, but Dimitriou might be number 2.
Heads up to some squirrels.
Yeah, I see this little rat snake back there.
And a good thing here for Jay, she's ahead 0-2 in the count, and you sped her up on the first 2 pitches.
Maybe you go off speed right here.
Maybe. She does not. Papadimitriou just staying alive. Got the literal maybe cover of the ball that time. And the wind has played a factor tonight, blowing left to right across the outfield. That has completely taken any shot of any ball leaving the park in left. Yeah. Might have to Barry Bonds it if you want to get one out there.
Adolis Garcia.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Oh, yeah! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's Nathan Evaldi out there on the mat right now.
The Bryans are Rangers fans. I'll let you have that one, but I'm going to tally this up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is now 9 affordable plumbing strikeouts for J.J. Duke. Absolute brilliance so far tonight. Kendall Olson will take ball 1. One of the first times tonight that J.J. has started behind.
Never mind, Kat Osterman.
Kat Osterman, there you go. 1-0 from Duke. Olson a swing and a miss.
Yeah, wind really is picking up right now, isn't it?
Blowing right in our faces. 1-1 to Olson. Ooh, way up that time, got away from Duke. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Kingwood Park has not been able to get much off of J.J. Duke, if anything. Gets the sign. 2-1 from J.J. Olson. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's a lot like the one that just kind of rode that top right there, Carlos. We are in the strike zone tonight.
Yes, we are. One away, nobody on. 1-0 Huntsville here in the 5th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Popped foul. Ooh, hello. We keep chugging along.
That's like 7 or 8 that have hit that spot, Carlos, right? like 4 notches away from us here on the deal.
Another 2-2 offering. Olsen, a swing and a miss. 10 in the books for J.J. Duke. 2 out in the 5th.
Number 21, Addison Gomez.
I mean, it was just simply incredible, Carlos. Ford the circle has been wheeling and dealing tonight.
And now Addison Gomez to the plate. First offering to her. Gomez, swing and a miss.
And just makes all these strikeouts are just so huge because it's only a 1-0 ball game. You know, I mean, these are just clutch outs here from Duke, just eating innings up.
0-1, foul back, 0-2.
You know, and that's what the best pitchers do. They just find a way to eat innings. And right now, the finding a way is pretty simple. It's just 1, 2, and 3. That's about it. 3 pitches. Here comes again, rise ball.
0-2 to Gomez.
Oof.
Fouled off.
Went to the changeup there, Carlos.
And Gomez was expecting rise ball, but JJ goes off speed. Now I think you go back and speed her up. Have her fishing upstairs. The pitch. Hopped up. Foul ground. Klowinski. Callie Klowinski.
Oh.
No, it drops in. New life.
Tried the old basket catch there, Carlos.
I think if she lays out for that one, maybe.
That's not going to happen.
Up against that brick wall over there, probably not.
Maybe a slide. How about that?
Yeah, sliding catch, possibly. But either way, we keep battling here. Oh, 0-2 to Gomez. Outside.
Just a bit outside.
Just a touch. 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Absolute brilliance from J.J. Duke. She strikes out the side again. 11 in the books for her. And now can the offense get some juice as we go to the top of the 6th inning. What a game here tonight in Kingwood. District 16 5A. You've got a ball game here tonight as we step aside.
Why are people driving from all over Texas to Weisner Hyundai to get a real deal? And Weisner has been putting those deals together for Texans for 50 years, including the Hyundai Shoppers Assurance Plan and America's Best Warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles. Elantras, Sonatas, Santa Fe's, Tucson, Palisades, and more. All in new sparkling facilities. So make the drive to Conroe today and buy for less. 8 minutes from the Woodlands, exit 87B, Wilson Road in Conroe, or WeisnerHyundai.com. Your next vehicle is here.
Got to put my headset down. Here we are. Talking over here with our umpire, Blake Torrance. We're here in the top of the 6th inning. 3, 4, and 5 for the Lady Hornets will be coming to the plate. We do want to remind you, though, our next ball game will come your way on Friday night. Huntsville will host Nacogdoches at the Huntsville Baseball Softball Complex. 6:30 p.m. first pitch, 6 o'clock is when we get underway. Back at home on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Hope to have you join us.
Carlos, it's just simply astonishing of what Duke is doing out here on the circle.
Von Rosenberg hits that to the first base side. 1 pitch, 1 out there. Nice touch, Kendall Olson, 1 away. Here in the Lady Hornets half of the 6th. Outside of that 2nd inning, Huntsville has not been able to figure out Allie Minnick.
She's been brilliant too. Just as you talk about Duke, just finding ways to eat up some innings. That's exactly what Minnick is doing. She just pitch after pitch, just finding her spots and delivering. And she's been just as good. Maybe not the strikeout numbers, but the zeros on the board.
They help. She's only got one strikeout. That's of Callie Klawinski in the fourth. Everything else has been put in play.
We've seen Kingwood Park. We've seen a couple of maybe mistakes out in the outfield.
Don't have to worry about it if you don't have a play.
That's exactly right. If nothing's, if there's no play to be made, if it's everything has just really been the pitcher and the catcher. And Demetriou has been a little bit involved there at third base, making some plays. But other than that, in Huntsville, what a fly out there to Enriquez and Klawinski, right? Callie,
yeah. That's been about it. Here on this side, it's all been on the infield. Count them up. 6 ground
a little
outs.
thunder.
No, that was just the wind blowing in my mic.
Oh,
Or did you see something out there?
It looked like it.
Okay. Ball 4. Oh.
The scoreboard is never right, Carl.
Never,
I mean, come on.
I got to stop trusting that. All right, 3-1 the count.
Right
My
there with
mistake.
you.
Thought that was ball 4.
It will be right here, Carlos.
We'll see. No, Enriquez hits it to second base. Gomez, 2 down. Man, oh man. Chance for Emily Zunker here in the 6th.
Oh, look at the moon tonight, Carlos. A crescent.
Looked a lot like the eclipse on Monday.
Yeah. Did you get out there to look at it?
I looked at it for a little bit, then I left work.
Yeah, pretty neat.
It was neat, very neat. We won't see
We just
one
had
again
that
for a while.
rainstorm that kind of came through. It was kind of didn't make it as good, as cool as it could have been, though. Out, kind of where in the Austin area where I was from, they had a great look at it, Carlos. Some really neat pictures. Next one coming in 2045.
21 years. 1-0 to Zunker. Strike 1. I'm starting to think Kingwood Park making that move here to Allie Minnick may have been a really, really good move that's paying off because Huntsville has not been able to figure out Minnick. Zunker hits that to second. Gomez with the play, throw to first, side retired. All right, we are through 5 1/2. Huntsville not able to add to the tally. They maintain a 1-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Can J.J. Duke keep it going? Find out when we return.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, through 5 1/2 here in this ball game between Huntsville and Kingwood Park on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. J.J. Duke. Incredible outing tonight here through 5 innings. She's got 6 more outs to work with. Try and put this one to bed in what has been obviously the most defensive showcase I've seen all season long. Back
defense.
Other than the Porter game.
Pitching.
Pitching, I should say. Pitching. She's going to have the bottom of the order here. Chloe Wilson, Kaylee Brown, and Bailey Key. Struck out Wilson last time to the plate. Brown also struck out in the on-deck circle. Key flew out to left.
She struck out everyone, hasn't she? At least once?
Everyone but Bailey Key and Petrosino. Petrosino's over.
Oh, Petrosino had the fly out. That's right.
Had the fly out. Wilson behind, 0-2. Again, JJ with 11 strikeouts. We're just trying to add a lot more. 0-2 to Wilson. Half swing and a ball, 1-2.
Attacking that inside corner, just maybe got a little too far inside, maybe a quarter of a ball.
1-2 on the way. Wilson, a swing and a miss. 4 straight strikeouts for J.J. Duke. Give her 12 in the ball game now and 1 out.
Batting number 10, Kaylee Brown.
Kaylee Brown now to the plate. Here for K Park. Struck out her last time against J.J. Duke. Duke starts her off with a strike. Diane Lozano tuning in the night's ball game. Cheering on from California, Grandma and Grandpa of Chaz Enriquez out there in left. Thank y'all for tuning in as always. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by her. 0-2.
Man, that's just heat right there. The Tarleton commit. Throwing it upstairs.
0-2. Hit that one well in the left. Enriquez coming in on it. 2 out. Man, oh man, let me tell you. If you threw out a pop culture term, let me throw out a WWE term. Let me talk to you real quick. This ball game tonight has been on the back of This has been on the back of J.J. Duke. Chaz Enriquez has made 3 putouts tonight out there in left. The only other thing has been a foul out behind the plate here to Von Rosenberg. That was Petrosino in the first. And then the pop out to Klawinski.
Yeah, to Cali, yeah.
But now
the shift.
They put on the shift here for Bailey Key with 2 out in the 6th.
Carlos, what do you think about the shift?
I still think it's great. Like, you're trying to play to your team's strengths and trying to limit the other side. 1-0 to Key. Swing and a miss. Again, I want to remind you, we got Huntsville Hornet baseball right next door to us. Colin Neal and Christian Cortez, they have the call over there next door. You can tune into their ball game once we wrap up here. 1-1 to Key. Outside. Key not offering on that outside half. 2-1 on the way. Key slaps it. Sanders bobbles it, collects, throw to first is not in time.
Ooh. It was close.
As bang bang as you can get. Morgan Bryan going to plead her case here for her pitcher. That was so close. Oh, hang on. We're going to have a meeting here.
They're going to talk about it.
They will talk about it. This is big right here in a big scheme for Kingwood Park, because now they have the tying run on. They're going to stick with the call.
It's a tough call to make from the home plate because it's a slide, and it's just it's so tough to look at that. But
well, unfortunately for JJ, that's going to be a hit. That ends the perfect game at 5 2/3. And now if you're JJ, you got to lock back in. Lineup card turns back over to Ava Kleinfelter. Defense has got to be on their toes now. Now you got some pressure on you. Kleinfelter, swing and a miss.
You know what? If that's a righty right there, it's an out. And
that's tough. She's got so much speed.
That's a tough break.
You got to think if Sanders fields that cleanly, that's probably a better play. You got to move on though. Kleinfelter takes strike 2, looking.
Oh, part of it was just where she was in the shift. I mean, the bounce. I mean, it was just right. I mean. Oh, it was so close to in front of her. It's almost a really tough play to make.
I think if Key's a little bit slower and Sanders is in her straight up spot, I think that's an out. But
I think so too.
Now if you're JJ, chance to just thwart the threat. 2 away, 1 on for K Park in a 1-0 game, and the 0-2 coming. Kleinfelter, a swing and a miss. Goes back to the dugout, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Of course, you hate that for JJ losing the perfection, but the Lady Hornets, more importantly, keep this a 1-0 ball game as we go to the final frame here in Kingwood Park. Huntsville hunting a playoff berth. They are 3 outs away from doing it. We'll be back here in a moment.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Welcome you back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. I do bring good news here as we go to the top of the 7th. Our official scorer over here, Anthony Bryan, he recorded that in E6 on Chloe Sanders. Because if you got to think about it, if she doesn't bobble the ball and makes the clean play, it's an out.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it's so tough to make a call like that. It was a well-hit ball. That's the other thing, though. It was well hit. You know, it was a.
But the thing is, it stayed on the infield.
Yeah. So you have infield singles all the time.
I know.
You know
but that's the call they make.
I would say I 60-40 disagree, but I'm right there on the fence too.
So, if you're JJ Duke, you lose the perfect game, but still got another one in the works. You're going to need some help from your offense here.
Yeah.
Try and at least extend this lead.
Carlos, I thought it was going to be low scoring, like I said, but I didn't know it was going to be this low scoring.
You and me both, my friend. 2-0 the count here on Chloe Klowinski.
Talking about it so often in softball and baseball, the thing that kills you are like 2-out walks, 1-out walks with a runner on. Tonight, haven't seen any of that.
None of that.
Only intentional.
2 balls, no strikes here on Chloe Klowinski. She swings, hits that one right back to Minnick. 1 down. And Huntsville, they've put it in play, but just nothing beyond the infield. They have only put 2 balls in the outfield, and that was off of Erica Savage. Now a chance for Chloe Sanders with 1 out. Sanders hits it to second. Gomez with the play, 2 away. And they've been keeping Addison Gomez over there at second very busy. She has had the front end of 5 putouts tonight. Now 2 out here in the Huntsville half of the 7th.
Yeah, really busy in the past few innings too. 4 in the last 3. Last 2, excuse me.
2 out in the inning, Callie Klowinski, ball 1. Get Huntsville with a win tonight. They clinch a 4th consecutive playoff berth. Trying to hunt another district title as well. Still some time before we can even talk about that. One to Klowinski. Klowinski right back to Minnick. And let's go to the bottom of the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Lady Hornets once again. They keep this a 1-0 game as we go to the final half of the frame. 2, 3, and 4 to the plate for Kingwood Park when we return on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion hitter, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the cap rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Here we go. Bottom of the 7th here in Kingwood. Huntsville still hanging on to a 1-0 lead as we enter this bottom of the 7th inning. J.J. Duke has pitched 13 strikeouts tonight. Only 1 or 2 batters tonight have not struck out against her. One of them's coming up in this inning. She's in the on-deck circle, Courtney Petrosino.
And, I mean, it's just always going to come down to this close game here, bottom of the 7th. And these two teams are just too good to not end like something like this in this type of situation.
Crawford 0 for 2, a strikeout and a pop-out victim. Pressure is definitely on Huntsville with how tight this game is. Crawford hits it to McHale, bobbles it. She will throw to first in time, 1 out. Oh man, it's been dicey on that left side of the infield, but good job by McHale sticking with the play.
And one of those things that, you learn growing up, you're playing in that hot corner. If you can't field it cleanly, knock it down and keep it in front of you. That's exactly what McHale did there, squared up to it and made the throw.
Now that'll bring Courtney Petrosino to the plate. 0 for 2, a foul out and a fly out. One down in the 7th. Strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Petrosino lays off, count even at 1-1.
I mean, you just got to be disappointed with the scoreboard people here. Carlos, they've been so good to us, but we got to find a way to get a little bit more accurate here on the scoreboard.
One ball, 2 strikes here on Courtney Petrosino for J.J. Duke. One, 2 coming. Hitter. Tying run on.
Now batting, number 16, Abby Papadimitriou.
That's big there, Luke. Tying run on for Kingwood Park and the winning run at the plate. And on a 2-strike count, too, that's tough. 3 swinging, Abby Papadimitriou to the plate. Goes downstairs. 1-0. Who in this situation, who do you think's got more pressure here? I mean, if you're Papadimitriou, you know how free swinging you are.
It's a tough call to make.
1-0, pops it up, but out of play.
I mean, the thing about it is Papadimitriou hasn't been put really in play.
JJ Duke struck her out both times. I think for JJ.
And she's been fouling things off, too.
The thing for JJ is she's going to work into the middle of the order here who have not gotten a hit off of her tonight. 1-1, Papadimitriou lays off, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Because of the no-hitter situation, Carlos, it probably is Duke, but
I don't even rightly know if she's aware. She's just locking in here, trying to just win the game. Papadimitriou pops it up, but it'll get out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, Carlos, that didn't even hit anything.
It's a tough play. Right up against the net. I saw Walker Yannick do it last night for Sam Houston to close out an 8-5 victory of U of H, but
that's not good.
JJ battle back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Two down in the 7th.
That Carlos, that's just great versus greater. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what that is. Down in the count, find a way to come back.
And now Kendall Olson to the plate. She's 0 for 2 against J.J. Duke. Petrosino on it first on the hit by pitch. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Oh, 1 on the way. Olsen, swing and a miss! Oh my! One on, 2 out, 1-0 Huntsville. The 0-2 from J.J. Duke is hit in the air on the infield. Callie Klawinski steps it, makes the catch. No hitter. J.J. Duke. Huntsville wins 1-0.
Wow, just excellent pitching there. I mean, you just have to tip your cap to something like that. J.J. Duke was simply incredible today. There in the circle, astonishing.
There ain't many other words you could say.
I mean, it was nearly perfect.
Nearly perfect. All right, we'll catch our breath, step aside and take a break. Bill Fick Ford postgame wrap-up comes up next on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. We'll talk to Morgan Bryant and J.J. Duke when we return.
I'm Kobe Lovell, 2020 World Champion hitter, 7-time NFR qualifier.
I'm Ricky Canton, 15-time NFR qualifier, and currently hold the world's record in the cap rovement.
I'm Cody Johnson. I'm a platinum recording country music artist, cowboy team roper.
And I'm No Bull Bill, and I sell trucks. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Well, at least I sell them to the cool people.
Country music is different than other music genres. Our artists sing about family, friendship, the ups and downs of this old world, and living this life. Country music tells the story of us. 101.7 KSAM is your hometown radio station, playing today's best country and all your favorites. And you can have this hometown connection right there on your smartphone with the all-new KSAM mobile app. It's in your iPhone and Android app store right now. And we also have direct links on our website, ksam1017.com.
At Mid-South Fiber Internet, we understand the importance of quality service.
We don't just work here, we live here too.
Helping our communities any way we can.
Connecting communities one line at a time.
Working around the clock for you.
We are committed to service.
Committed to our communities.
We are committed to you.
Mid-South Fiber Internet, local, reliable service you can count on. Sign up today at midsouthfiber.com.
Huntsville wakes up to the all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy. Get a positive start on your workday with local news, weather and sports, and some inspiration and laughs to warm you like a hot cup of coffee. And now you can join the daily conversation with Brian and Tracy by calling or texting the KSAM listener line at 936-295-4102. Come on, neighbor. The all-new KSAM Wake Up Morning Show with Brian and Tracy on 101.7 KSAM.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Find us on social media on both Facebook and X at KSAM1017. Also be sure to subscribe to the 101.7 KSAM YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything going on with your hometown radio station.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back here to a very windy Kingwood, Texas here tonight as we welcome you in to the Bill Fick Ford postgame wrap-up here with our player of the ball game. I mean, who else? J.J. Duke, 14 strikeouts and a no-hitter tonight. Just, you were locked in from the start. I know you're in some pain, but just tell me how you felt out there in the circle.
Well, it feels really good. I mean, yeah, we bobbled it at that one inning, but I knew that they had my back. I knew that the wind was blowing. I knew they knew how to fight against it and catch a ball if it was a fly ball. I just had trust in everybody.
And then you just were so locked in. Like, I've watched you for 4 years, and I've never seen you that locked in a ball game. I know how bad you wanted this one. Just talk about your progression this week as you got ready for this game.
Well, considering I have like third-degree burn, I didn't do really much anything at practice, so I was ready for the game. But when I showed up and they had signs about me, it just lights a fire under my butt, and I know what I got to do and shut them down.
Well, JJ, obviously an incredible win for you. I know you want to get on that bus and get ready to go back home, so I'll tell you this. Congratulations on your no-hitter tonight. Almost perfect. Almost perfect. I know that was tough, but hey, no-hitter still always just as good. But congratulations, you're going to the playoffs for the 4th straight year as you guys clinched a berth with the win tonight. Anybody you want to give a shout-out to before I let you go?
My family, my mom especially, because she's been running everywhere trying to find me burn cream and everything, so I'm good for today.
I could provide you with some sunscreen next time.
Well, I tried to prove her wrong, but it didn't work out very well.
Well, maybe it's the new, the success recipe right there. Yeah. Just get sunburned.
Maybe just,
I guess so.
Maybe just get burned every week. I don't recommend that, but but hey, that works for you, JJ.
Yes,
congrats
sir.
on the win.
Thank you.
All right, now we'll bring in our head coach, our winning head coach, as I always love to say, because it happens so very often. Morgan Bryan joining us here tonight. I know you're a bit cold, so I'll try to make this brief, but I mean, talk about it. Just an unbelievable game. You got those 4 hits in the first 2 innings, and then you were shut down from there. But your girl in the circle shut it down on the other side, pitched a no-hitter tonight. Obviously, I'm sure you wanted more offense tonight, but still got the win regardless, and a win's a win.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm really proud of Jay, first off. Pitching a no-hitter, this wind is crazy, Us putting the ball in play, we put the ball in play a lot today, so, I really can't be mad at that. We hit a lot to the pitcher and the second baseman, so, we got something to work on. But we were at least making contact, so I'm going to take a positive out of that. And we talked about it afterwards, but, I mean, they played great, and I think the biggest thing to highlight is the fight that they had throughout the game. They never gave up. They kept on trying to make those adjustments, and I think that's what matters the most in that situation. So I'm just really proud of them just for fighting and continuing. And, again, props to Jay. She pitched her tail off tonight, and she threw a game. She threw a heck of a game.
Coach, you're going there into the bottom of the 7th, and the no-hitters there. Just kind of what's going through your mind and the coaches going in there, just it being a 1-run game, just kind of and then the runner gets on there off the hit batter. I mean, what's just kind of going through your mind?
We don't talk about those things first off, so we don't speak of those. It's kind of like you don't talk about Bruno. I'm a boy mom, so it'd be like that. But no, we didn't talk about it. It's not something that we talk about in the dugout.
But
we don't want to. Oh no, I don't pay attention to it. Honestly, you told me. But if you want to know the truth, it's just. It is what it is. She was a little over the plate. We got a screwball inside, and I'm good with that. Crap happens. So you just kind of got to get over it and flush it and go to the next pitch. And I think they did a great job of that. We got beat out on a hustle play. I think they reacted great to that. That could have been a huge momentum swing, but instead we just settled in and we kind of, sank to the basics, and that's what you're supposed to do in that scenario. So they did a great job, and then just executing how we were supposed to tonight.
And then you host Nacogdoches on Friday. A quick turnaround as well with the rain pushing things to today. So you have 1 day of practice to get ready for that ball game, and you tell me all the time that you don't sleep on anybody in this district. I mean, Nac had a good game with Dayton tonight till they got away from them. So just your thoughts moving forward. You're in the playoffs, but obviously the job's still not done to try and make a 4th district title.
I'm not thinking about playoffs right now, if you want to know the truth. We've still got several games in district, and we've really got to focus in on that and the keys to doing what we need to do right. And so just focusing in on NAC, making sure that we execute and make those small adjustments that we need to make to be successful at the plate, and then just cleaning up a little bit on offense. We had a couple blips here and there, but overall, nothing to gripe about there. We just got to make a couple adjustments at the plate, and we'll be good to go.
All right, Morgan, before we let you go, anybody you want to give a shout-out to?
Absolutely. My boys are at home, so I love you guys. I didn't know if it was going to be cold and rainy, so they stayed at home with the sitter. And then, of course, my family. I love you guys. Thank you always for tuning in and supporting me and everything, and, continuing this crazy love of softball that I started when I was 10.
Absolutely. Morgan, congrats on the big win. We'll see you Friday night.
Thank you.
All right, we'll play some roulette here with the headsets here. I will give you the good headset, as I always do here. as we get ready to wrap things up here tonight. I will say this, Luke, I know you and I had a little bit of I wouldn't say confrontation, but we weren't sure if it was scored the right way there in that 6th inning, but both teams scored it the same way, so no hitter intact, but regardless. Excellent game from J.J. Duke. Excellent game just all around for the Lady Hornets outside of the offense, having some blips here and there. But your final thoughts before we say goodbye?
I mean, it's just simply incredible of what J.J. and the whole team did defensively, keeping her back. I mean, you know, we often, you know, don't talk about it, but we forgot. I mean, Enriquez there in the back and left field, you know, up against the warning track, making a huge catch there and potentially saving, you know, a double, which could have led to a run, you know, could have led to anything. And just the grit. I mean, 1-0 ball game, and something like that can just get away from you quickly, especially because, I mean, we just didn't really hit the ball well really in the past, you know, the last 3 or 4 innings, but found a way to get it done, and it's a credit to these players, man. They just find a way each, you know, kind of every time they go out, find a way to win, and we've seen them win in a plethora of ways. You know, we've seen them blow teams out. We've seen, you know, low-scoring games. We've seen shutouts. I mean, you just can't talk about enough about what they've been able to do this year. It's been incredible.
Absolutely. So it sets up a big game against Nacogdoches on Friday night. We'll bring that to you starting at 6 o'clock with the Lady Hornets countdown to first pitch. First pitch scheduled. Well, actually, no. I'm going to back that up a bit. No, it is 5:30 for start time. We'll start at 5 on Friday night. They moved that game back because Nacogdoches does not have a junior varsity team. So I'll correct that for you. 5 o'clock, 5:30 for Friday night back at home in Huntsville. Well, that'll do it for us here tonight on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. I want to remind you this broadcast is copyrighted for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast or any descriptions or accounts of the game without the express written consent of 101.7 KSAM and Huntsville High School Athletics is strictly prohibited. For our executive producer, Jordan Smith, and our entire cast and crew, my name is Carlos Zimmermann. That's Luke Scott. You can flip on over to baseball. They're next door to us. That's where we're going to next as we carpooled here tonight, so it should be a fun ball game over there. Tune in to Colin Neal and Christian Cortez on the call. And as always, friends, have a pleasant tomorrow. And on the count of 3, my friend, a big 1, 2, 3, Sting 'em Hornets. 1, 2, 3. Sting 'em Hornets. Good night, God bless, and so long here from Northeast Houston in Kingwood. We'll see you in Huntsville on Friday. Good night, and God bless.